Maheen. Today, I am feeling blessed to have you, and I want to say thanks for supporting this global festival. And I must admit from this platform today that Maheen is a person who supported me endlessly, effortlessly, and she is such a, in other words, if I say that she is our backbone, you are our backbone, Maheen. You are welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this honor. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the invitation again, Miss Rekha, Prena, if I'm not wrong, Aideen, and the team who came up with this program, which made us to connect with amazing individual and listening to their thoughts. As for me, I'm Maheen Amjad. I have chosen my gratification to work for others along with achieving my growth and goals. As chairperson of Prena, CEO of Entrepreneurs Ecole, Sheworth, and founder and president of WomenAscension, I am blessed to have connection and to collaborate people around the world. So we talked about love, life, peace, happiness, humanity, and factors related to them. The 2 minutes given to me, I would request few things to the ones who are here with us and those who will be hearing this later, that we all are striving for betterment and running after the best. You cannot achieve your best until and unless you learn to have the essence of your roots and their practices through learning. You will find many areas which might went wrong in the past as the decision or action taken that you can fix them at your present for your future and for others. As an individual, you cannot keep harmony and the best that you are working for. Why bring up this example? It is clear that we as a living creature coexist with diverse practices, some that won't have the capacity to tolerate the norms, in a way that some practices are common, some are not, but you need to have the tolerance to actually accept the beauty of differences and the colors that surround us. We all must understand the different practices that exist around us. Where we choose to live, you need to first know, understand, and respect the differences around you, which are under the fine line of ethics and morality. As I got to know in the beginning of the session, today about Gayatri Mantra, if I'm not wrong, which is not the practices of mine, but I learned the essence of its prayers in Hinduism, that it is a prayer to the Supreme in the form of sun, which stimulates our mind and empower us. And the radiance of the Supreme represent knowledge, which removes the darkness of ignorance, and vitality, which removes the coldness of lethargy. The same way we recite Surah Fatiha, a prayer for guidance, lordship, and mercy of God. The practices are different, but the essence of seeking the guidance as per faith is same. One cannot enforce the diversity of faith to be challenged that you are looking for harmony, but to gain respecting the differences and understanding them. This is pluralism that I choose to talk about, and I firmly believe is needed in our daily practices. This is not a unique term that we don't know about. The governments and the religious leaders around the world agrees it's important, but not much has been done about it. For them who have heard it for the first time about pluralism, let me summarize it in the most concise way, that we really can and should just get along together. This is the term for pluralism, and it's first recognized as an essential element of democracy by the philosophers of ancient Greece. And pluralism permits and even encourages a diversity of political opinion and participation. We can talk about many things and debate on it. But in the real ground, you cannot attain any of them, especially when we were talking about peace, when we're talking about our happiness as an individual. As long as your surroundings are not at peace and are not intolerant towards diversity, you will end up in the circle of why and how. I hope the notable personalities that are here with us, they have the great practices of their community, and they're leading their communities. And I really, really hope these noble personalities among us would make their community practice towards pluralism. And you all will let me learn as well more about the beauty and challenges of our diversity in this beautiful planet that we call it home. This was my short message, and I would again like to thank you all for hearing my thoughts. And thank you again for inviting me for this remarkable event. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Maheen. Really, we learn a lot from your very short and powerful message, and we should follow your words. And I must admit that, yes, we can go for peace and we can go for love by respecting each other, and we should respect everyone. And we try to, and we are doing. And I think we shall overcome one